welcome to In the Press Box. I'm Lloyd Jones, education sports editor for the Conway Daily Sun, and I'm joined today by the president of the Kennett High Alumni Association, Saralyn Smith. Welcome back. We haven't had you in the studio for a while.
I know, it's been a while. We got to make this more like frequent.
I think we
fun.
do. Yeah, you must have been on a world tour. I haven't seen you since we did the 100th celebration.
Yeah. I'm down. I'm relaxed now.
Are you?
You know, the energy level's back up and we're ready to go again.
How long did it take you to unwind from the 100th celebration?
Oh, it was a while. It definitely was a while.
I mean, there was just so much. We spent probably two years plus just getting ready for it.
Yeah, just planning it, and then the hype and how it all went, and it just pumped me up for so long. And even still now, like, people will see me and they'll be like, that was so great. And
I know. There were so many parts to it. I'm amazed at how it all came together. And I was looking back at some old photos, and they're not really old photos. They're still 2 years ago. That's recent to me.
Yeah.
But everything was just, you couldn't have scripted it any better.
No,
Sarah.
we couldn't have scripted it
I think
any
we'd
better.
had crummy weather up until the day it happened.
And it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was such a beautiful weekend. All around beautiful
Yeah.
weekend.
And we had the best parade ever in the history of the town of Conway.
Longest parade ever.
It was the longest parade. Is there any chance maybe we could ever recreate that?
It would be fantastic. Obviously, a lot smaller scale because we don't need to go that big. It would be awesome. I have been in contact with teachers at the high school, and a lot of people are on board. It's just figuring out the logistics. The biggest one is where do we do it? Yes, we could do it in Conway, but that's not really their school anymore. So I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. Maybe it will happen this year. Maybe it won't. I don't know.
But it just seems to me like that's the big homecoming weekend. That would be the pinnacle of if we could pull off a parade.
Yes.
I mean, did you guys have a parade when you were at Kennett?
Yes.
Yeah, we did
and it
too.
was so fun. That's how we always ended it.
Killing flies.
Because it was always the Friday before the big football game on Saturday. That was when the football games were on Saturday. We did it Friday night. We were looking at maybe doing it the Sunday before, because they have their Powder Puff game Sunday morning, and then
Powder
maybe
Puff
doing
football.
it Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon to kind of kick off the week for them. But there's so many logistics that need to be figured out, and getting a lot of people, advisors and teachers and students all on board, and it's an unknown to them. They don't know it like we did.
No, that's the thing. We just got to keep refreshing it in people's minds.
Right. If we can get it like a couple years in a row, I think we'd be good to just go with it.
I think we could.
We just got to make that plan and figure out the logistics of it.
Yeah, because doing it up on Eagles Way, no one sees the parade. And
right.
Just kind of, so.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
we'll see. You never know. It might happen, it might not. I don't know.
And now that all of our schools are Eagles, I think that's even better to bring everyone together.
Yeah.
I so loved it that you invited all the area schools came out, and it was just so fun.
Yeah, and they all hopped on board. Every school was represented, so it was great.
There were people from my class that were in the parade, and they were still wearing their Kennett leather jackets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It fit them.
It fit them. I mean, I just can't imagine if I tried to put an arm in.
Right?
But yeah, just so much good stuff. And that kind of transition to what you're doing now. We're going to have a gathering here on Thursday, right?
Yeah, so Thursday we're inviting any alumni who want to come to Tuckerman's Brewing in Conway, the one on Hobb Street. It's going to be super informal. You don't need to, RSVP to let me know you're coming. Just show up. They're going to have, their normal menu with,
Dynamite pizza.
Yeah, their pizza. You can go up and get some drinks, and we're just going to hang out. We do have a tent. They have reserved a tent for us, because I think Thursday's supposed to be a little on the hot side.
I think it might be toasty.
So we will have at least shade for people, and they can kind of just come and hang out and mingle. I will have a booth set up where people can update their information on the alumni site. Of course, we will be asking for donations for the scholarship fund, as we always do.
Yeah.
And if I can get into the alumni room between now and then, we might have a deck of cards available and some of the other
the playing cards. They've got former teachers.
Yeah.
Some athletes.
So some of the stuff that was left over from the 100th event, if I can get into the alumni room, middle school is currently under construction zone.
Oh, that's right. Doing a little roofing there.
Yeah. So if I can get in, then I'll get in and grab the stuff, and we'll have some stuff for sale. So
Yeah. Now, updating your information. I'm probably guilty of that. I haven't done any updates.
Yeah, so you can go on our Facebook page. There is a Google form linked there. It's also on the website. It's super simple. It's literally just a Google form. Some of the questions we ask you is, what year did you graduate? You know, your first and last name. If you're a female where you changed your name, like what was your maiden name when you graduated? Because
Yeah.
obviously that's what you're in our system
Absolutely.
as.
And we'd like your contacts just
Yes.
so we can.
Yeah, so mailing address, email address, phone number if you want to give us that, and
Put out a great newsletter so you can stay in tune with.
right.
with
That's
everything.
yeah. So that's what it is you know, it's kind of just updating your information. So that'll be there, both digital form as well as paper pencil, because we have a wide range of people that could potentially show. So
Yeah. I mean, how do you? I should preface it. You're a Canada alumnus, but you ought to join the Alumni Association, right?
Absolutely. So yeah, like obviously everybody, if you graduated from Canada, even if you didn't, we actually have some people who, may have moved away in their senior year.
Yeah.
We still consider them Canada alumni, even though they technically don't have a Canada diploma. We
Yeah.
still consider them part of the
Good.
family.
I think that's great.
So anybody can come. If you want to be one of those special people who get the newsletter automatically, who get certain updates, then you want to spend the $5 a year.
I know.
Is
it's
what
been
it is. It's
$5 for a
it's
long time, Sarah.
$5 membership fee every single year, and that stuff will automatically be sent to you, whether it's via snail mail if that's where you're at in your
Yeah.
days, or if you are a tech savvy person who can handle an email, then
I'm not a
it come
tech
that
savvy
way.
person, but I can handle.
You
an
can
email.
handle an email.
I can handle an email.
So yeah, so that's it is important to keep your information up to date. That way we have it, and if you do move, let us know so we still have that
any
information.
idea how many people we have in the Alumni Association?
Actually, paid dues people, it's probably only like 300, which is really sad because
I'm blown away that it's that low.
that's like a class size, right?
Yeah, 2 class sizes perhaps.
Yeah, so it would be great to get those numbers up. And I've actually started working with the SAU. They are doing a bunch of stuff and want to send out stuff. So I'm kind of working with them as well. They have information that they want to send. So it's important that this information is up to date and that we have ways that we can contact you if we need to contact you.
Yeah, I'm just blown away that we only have 300.
It's something like that.
I thought we had 1,200.
Right.
Or something
I
like
will say that because the Alumni has been doing so much legal work trying to, bring us into the 21st century with policies and all of that. We have not sent a newsletter out in 2 years, which means that information has not gone out to people to update their information. So there is that, but still, update your information.
Yeah, please update your information.
And it's
please
easy.
join us.
Right.
Become an alumni.
Join us, become an alumni,
Yeah.
and share your stories, because I always do love to hear
What
stories.
people
I
are
love
up
doing
to.
tours because I get to hear all the stories of what people remember and whose classroom, like what I had as a teacher in a classroom is not necessarily what you had in that classroom.
No. I mean,
And even now, again, nowadays, it's even different. But
I mean, I had driver's ed in the back over by where graphics used to be.
oh, yeah. Yeah, my driver's ed, I think, was in the junior high area at that
Was it?
time.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's it's great to hear the stories that people come up
And
with.
how often are you doing tours?
So right now I'm not doing any tours
Yeah.
because the middle school is a
Under
construction zone, so
Yeah.
we're not allowed to bring people in. I am hoping to, throw those out, like this gathering. I am hoping to do gatherings once a month for like the summer, and then maybe we can throw tours into the mix
Yeah.
and I just want to create a bigger community and
Absolutely.
have that within the alumni, because
Yeah, that's the bond. I mean, I went to college, but I'm not tight with any of my college friends. My high school
Right.
friends are like family.
well, that's because you're 82 and you guys all live here.
I know. We do. I am actually not 82.
Right
but
now, class of 82.
I feel like 82 after my workout, but yeah.
Class of 82, and you guys all live right here in town.
know.
It's great.
We're super fortunate. I love my class. I mean, so many good memories and so many good people, and they've grown up and become even better people, which
Right.
which is really a testament to those folks.
Yeah, you got a lot of big names in your class.
We do. We do pretty well. In your class, what class were you?
I'm 2002.
2002.
There's a few of us around, but I don't think as many as.
Well, it's just so hard for the young people to stay here.
It is hard. It is hard, yeah.
I mean, holy moly.
Yeah.
So we haven't done a newsletter in a couple of years. So can we talk a little bit about our board, or?
So yeah, so it's a all new board.
Is it all new?
After the passing of Richie Hansen, we had to kind of,
God love Richie.
Yes, yes.
Do you have a favorite Richie story?
Oh my goodness, there's so many. I can tell you, this is a funny Richie story. I can tell you that our meetings are a lot shorter now that Richie is not running them, because it would be nothing for him to go on a tangent on a story, especially
Absolutely.
with him and Brian Wiggin. Like, I just like
You just sit back and it's entertainment. It's like a movie.
So when the meeting is, when I say it's an hour now, because we don't have all the storytellers anymore.
Richie told me so many great stories, and Brian P. I mean,
Yeah. So our new board, so of course I'm now the president.
And that's a 12-year term?
Yeah, it probably will be, because nobody else is going to want the job. Linda Bittner, she was the class of 77.
Oh, good for Linda.
She's now my secretary.
Oh, great.
Megan McDonald, who is, Megan Darcy was her maiden name. She, class of 2011, she's now my treasurer, which she is
Good.
awesome, and I'm glad I have her, because all of these legal documents that we've had to, file for tax exempt and all of that, she knows her stuff,
Does she
which
know her
is
stuff?
great.
That's great.
And then, of course, Mike Diogorio from the class of 80 and Chris Bailey from the class of 88, both all-stars. I got those two on the board as well.
Nice recruiting there.
Yeah, so it's been great. Ken Cargill has been awesome, helping us handle a lot of the logistics and the legal aspects of everything that we've been doing. So yeah, whole new board. It's great to have some, and no offense to these people, but younger faces.
Well, that's what I like here.
Younger,
and
we got some younger people in there that have new ideas and are willing to put in the extra work, and it's great.
Do you guys meet monthly or quarterly?
So quarterly, yep, we meet quarterly. And right now we are meeting a little bit more often, just because we are trying to figure out, going the tax exempt nonprofit, which I thought we always had.
I thought you always were too.
Yeah, I thought we always were. And then the 100th event actually is what opened up the can of worms, when we realized that we weren't.
Oh my God, I had no idea.
So we have now filed everything that needs to be filed. We've created policies. We're getting on New Hampshire Charitable Trust, like all of that stuff. It's all done. Now we're just waiting to hear back from the government on whether we can be approved as.
I would think so.
It's going to be close, because we have so much money.
Do we?
Well, we do. Going to the fact that the Alumni Association has existed since 1974 was when Virginia Small actually brought it to be, and
we gave out a $75 scholarship that first year.
it was $100. Yeah, I think it was maybe it was 75. I don't know. Where's my speech?
Oh, let's see. Since our very first scholarship,
okay, so $75
in 1974.
1974. So because we've been a nonprofit for a long time, we do have a lot of money going in. Where most people, when they file for a nonprofit, they're coming in at the very beginning, and they don't have a ton of money. So it's going to be touch and go on whether or not it's actually going to work or not. But
I would hope so.
We'll figure it out, and we'll just go with the flow with whatever it is.
Other alumni, other schools have alumni, so they must be in a similar boat.
Right. So hopefully it'll all work out in the end, and we can keep handing out lots of money. My
God, speaking of lots of money, Saralyn, I was blown away during scholarships when I think I read your post on Facebook that we did $75 in 1974, and since then, $1.4 million.
$1.4
million.
I know, isn't that crazy? I always love to say that in the alumni speech, because everybody's jaw drops and they're like, "Whoa, seriously?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think we may be now the highest scholarship awards, as well as I think on a yearly basis, I think we give out the most money. I could be wrong. Maybe some of those bigger that cover the entire cost type deal. Obviously not them. But when it comes to...
But over $20,000, right?
Yeah, it was I think it was $27,000 that we gave out this year.
Yeah. Eight scholarships, is it?
Well, that's just for the alumni, right?
That's just for the alumni.
That's just the alumni. That doesn't even include. Oh no, I think seniors are in there as well.
Yeah, the George T. Davidson Scholarship this year went to Davin Bailey and Camden Newton, who just graduated.
Yep, they just graduated.
And then the Gene Fickett Scholarship.
Yep, Kaylee Miner, she just graduated.
The Virginia Small Scholarship, Matilda McCumber.
Yep.
The KHS Alumni Scholarship, Patrick Laughlin and Jack Calderwood, recent graduates.
As well, yeah.
Haley
as
Boynton
Boynton
and Zachary Ewing.
Yep.
And the Ellis McKean, Jack Heisler. And then the Carl Steidenstucker, Nolan Prue. And the Richie Hansen, Lacey McGinley.
Yep.
So those are all recent ones. Those are all
so you don't. So you did just the seniors. You didn't even.
I didn't even get into the alumni.
We didn't even get
ones.
into the alumni
Oh,
one. So there's
darn.
another. There's even more scholarships.
Yeah.
I think there's another 10.
Yeah,
that's
I
not on
think
that
there might
list.
be. Yeah. Which is phenomenal. And so alumni, this is a rare opportunity for alumni to get not a second bite at the apple, but maybe a second or third bite at the apple. Just because usually senior year you apply for your scholarships, and then if you do well, you do well. And if you don't, then life goes on. But now, as a Canada alumnus, you can apply.
You can apply, and you can apply as many times as you want, which is another cool thing. I know we've scholarship students all through like their doctorates and everything. Like
really?
if all of a sudden you're 40 years old and you're like, oh, I want to go back to school, apply for the scholarship. We'll help you out. We really do we like to support the alumni because it is, nobody's handing them that form being like, hey, fill this out, like the guidance counselors at Kennett do for those seniors. They're actually searching for our scholarship and applying and going through that. So we do like to support the alumni as much as we can.
So if you're an alumnus and you want to apply for a scholarship, go on to the Facebook page. Is that where we send them to?
Nope, I would go to the website, so kennetalumni.com, and then there's a whole scholarship section, and there's a digital form right there that they can fill out, and they do have to upload documents and that sort of stuff, and then
you submit an essay.
Yep, and it has to be. You have to submit it by April 30th. That's the deadline.
Okay.
That's the deadline, April 30th, and then we'll let you know in June whether you.
Does the board review all the applicants?
So we have a scholarship committee.
Oh, you
that
do?
does it, and it pretty much is the board plus my mom.
Plus your mom? Perfect. Your mom does so much.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's that, and then we'll give you the check, and you can. Well, the check goes to your school. Yeah, is what it does.
I was on my first scholarship committee, the Doc Walker Scholarship, and we gave that out, and I think we only had 9 applicants. I thought we might have more, but it was designed for anyone who was going into the field of medicine or veterinary or something, and you had to have been an athlete or something like that. Do we set criteria for alumni?
So not really. When I assign. Whether it's the Gene Fickett Scholarship or the Virginia Small, we somewhat have an idea of what we are looking for. So obviously the Gene Fickett Scholarship is either somebody that's going into the music field or that they were, a part of the band, a part of the chorus, in the drum line, something along those lines. Virginia Small is always, if they're going into the business field or the education field. What are we looking
Ellis
at?
McKean or
Ellis McKean. That one's a hard one. All right, he's kind of all over the place, right?
An educator, a coach, an athletic director.
Right. So there's a lot there. Carl Seidensucker is always, basketball or what was it, social studies?
Social studies. This is
yeah. So that was him, and then are you missing?
Richie.
Oh, you're missing.
Get the George
T. Oh, that's the one. So George T. So George T. can go either way as well. A lot of times, obviously, so for this year, Davin Bailey and Camden Newton, I knew the families would appreciate that.
Oh my God.
Because they grew up.
They're all alumni.
Right. So they grew up with George T. in their life. So Chris Bailey, I knew he would be super honored for that his son received the George T. Davidson Award, as well as Cammie Newton's father, Brett Newton, and the rest, right? Donald and Betty Newton, all the rest of them. Like, I knew that they would really appreciate that and they would understand that. So George T. Davidson can go baseball. He can go just a leader in general. But then I also do oh, that's a family member. They're going to appreciate and understand that award.
I think they will, absolutely.
So, yeah. So it's all kind of all over the place. Richie Hansen, we're still kind of in the midst. I kind of look at somebody either, so Lacey McGinley is going into nursing, and because Richie's wife was a nurse, you know, for Dr. Rabideau for years, I kind of went with that. But Rich and Hancy, I'm kind of looking at doing like a trade school kid.
That would be great.
Because those, obviously those kids need it as well. We don't have somebody that does the trade schools, and where Richie was a bus driver for so long, I figured that he would really enjoy.
I think you would. He would be honored to have Lacey as the recipient.
Yeah. So I look into, like, I do try. Sometimes it's hard, but I do try.
I think it's really hard.
Right? I do try and make it somewhat match and have a reason behind it, but.
Yeah. So is summer a busy time in terms of reunions, or are people starting to think about reunions, like milestone ones, 20 years, 30 years, 40, 50?
Yeah, so reunions are kind of all over the place because we don't necessarily do reunions.
I was going to say, that's hard for you to have to do that.
Yeah, so we don't, I mean, I'll do like the whole alumni, like we're doing this gathering, but it's usually a class member that steps up to the plate and is like, hey, let's have this reunion. I just saw Becca Deshane's class of 2005. They're celebrating their 20th reunion.
Oh my God.
She put a post out and was like, hey, let's do this. And she called Tuckerman's, and so Tuckerman's is going to host. So it's up to like somebody in the class to be like, I'm going to take this on, and maybe they form a group and they form a committee and they figure it out and they make the plans and they.
If say I wanted to host get the class of '82 together, could I reach out to the Alumni Association? You might be able to tell me who you might have addresses or contacts for my class of '82 classmates.
Yeah, absolutely. If you are looking to do something, reach out to kennetalumni@gmail.com, and I am happy to email you a list of your classmates with the email addresses that we have on. Mailing addresses / email addresses that we have on file, and then once you have it set, like, feel free to email stuff back to me with like your layout, and I will help advertise.
That would be great.
You know, whether I'm posting it on the Facebook page, there is a reunions page on the
link off
on the website that literally hosts, like, it just posts all of the reunions that are happening right now.
And that's the thing with the reunions. If you have one and you don't let us know about it, please share your photos. Share photos,
absolutely. Share stuff, because that's always fun to look at.
Let us know, because we can help.
Yes, and 25 years from now, it would be great to like look back and see those photos.
Oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Speaking of looking back at some photos, Rob's got some photos for us that we can take a little trip down memory lane. See, you'll do much better than I will on the names.
So this is from the 2005 yearbook. I do believe that the female in the sweatshirt with like the lifeguard thing, I believe that is Megan McClare.
I think it is.
I don't think she graduated in 2005. She might be an underclassman, but these are just photos that I pulled from their yearbook.
Yeah, and if you recognize someone else, let us know.
Let us know, right? Yeah, exactly. Or if it's you, let us know.
Look at these yahoos.
So Leanne Smith, of course, our Olympian right there.
Absolutely.
Molly Hamilton.
Mom. She's a mom now.
She is a mom. Oh, yes, she's a mom now. The girl in the white jersey is Molly Hamilton. She was an Axis dancer for many years.
Yes, she was.
I'm not sure who's in the other Kennett gear. And then Tyler Hayes, number 3 on the football team.
Yeah, Tyler Haynes. Look at that.
Yeah. So again, more football. This is also class of 2005. So Danator Garrett is the one on the what is
far
it?
left.
Far left. Is it there?
Left?
Far left.
Yeah. As you're looking on your left.
And then Scott Pearson is number 3 right there. I'm not positive on who the female is.
Yeah, it looks like a lacrosse player.
Yeah, maybe. Yes.
Sean Gennard. Sean Gennard with a full head of hair.
Yeah, right. And then Ann Stacy is, I think it's 26.
Yeah.
So Krista Day, our selectman admin assistant right there, Krista Chadwick.
Second from the right.
Yep. And then Michelle Verrocki is in there with the glasses on. I think Melinda Whitley Ewell is beside Krista, and I'm not sure who the person is way down in the front.
No. Please let us know.
Yeah, if it's you, let us know. Oh, of course, Eleanor Henry, who...
My God, the heart and soul she was.
She was, and she's dearly missed, but yes.
And then we got a state rep there, Steve Woodcock, former vice principal.
Mm-hmm. And the man, the legend himself right there, Gary Millen.
Yeah.
With Jared Doherty.
And then the man, the myth, the legend in the middle, Dave Weathers.
Dave Weathers in the background, standing his, football line that he always did for EMC.
We need to make him an honorary alumnus.
We do, right? Yeah.
He's done so much for Kennett Athletics, and he's always there. And as a former selectman, I mean, he's been a big advocate for the high school.
Yes, yeah, for the town. My
For
goodness.
the town, yeah.
So this is the class of 1975 senior class
Oh
officers.
my gosh.
So yeah, there's some familiar faces, and I actually kept the names down at the bottom there, so we could tell who was who, which is great.
And back in the old high school.
Yeah, the middle
lockers.
school. Yeah, actually, I believe that's right where the construction is happening
Is it
right
really?
now. If I'm correct with my location of where this photo was taken, but yeah.
Did you have to share a locker at Kennett? I had to share a locker.
I don't remember. I may have been one of the ones that didn't use a locker because I think my locker was on the 5th floor and there was no way I was going there after every class.
I don't blame you. And this is homecoming. This is what it's all about, homecoming. Why we have parades.
And this was 1985 homecoming. And they must have had a Ghostbuster theme because one of the vehicles has a banner on it that says, "Who you gonna call?"
Really?
So my guess is it was like a Ghostbuster theme or maybe a movie theme, and they
It must have been right around that era, yeah.
But yeah, this is what we want to bring back. Is this right here? This homecoming spirit.
I think we can do that.
Okay.
There's no doubt in my mind.
We're gonna make it happen.
No, I think there's a lot going on, and again, we just want to talk Tuckerman's on Thursday night.
Tuckerman's Thursday night, 4 to 7.
4 to 7.
Come
Please
on down. Just come down and say hi.
Bring your family.
Yeah. Kids are welcome. That was a question on the
yeah,
Facebook. Are kids welcome? I said, of course kids are welcome.
Absolutely.
It's Tuckerman's.
Yeah, come and share some stories. Will we have an opportunity for like an open mic or anything like that, or just mingle? Just
mingle. So I don't think Thursday nights Tuckerman's does not have any sort of entertainment.
Yeah.
So it was the only night. Their weekends, obviously, they're booked. They're booked solid. So in the future, I am hoping that we can do another one of these. If this goes really well, my plan is to do one in August and September.
Absolutely.
And if it's still nice in October, we'll throw another one in. And then next summer, we'll plan to do them like every month for the entire summer and be able to put a notice out being like, these are the dates that we're doing it. That way people who
plan on it.
Right. Well, if people who don't live locally, they can plan a vacation to the, to Conway and be able to attend one of the events and that sort
Absolutely.
of stuff. So.
I mean, I could just see alumni karaoke night. That would be a hit.
I do want to. I haven't
Alumni
talked to
trivia night.
Well, no. So that's what it is.
Is it?
So I haven't talked to Tuckerman's yet, but they do their trivia nights.
They do.
And I thought it would be great to do a Kennett trivia night one
Wouldn't
night.
that be fantastic?
So fun. I'm going to have to do some really good digging to get some tough questions. And we got to
in.
hope that
I'm
Brian
help.
Wiggin doesn't show up because he'll win it.
He'll win it,
But
we'll stump him. We'll find some stumpers.
We'll have to figure out some good questions to ask.
Absolutely.
But
So,
yeah.
one other thing I wanted to touch on real quick is the time capsule.
Oh,
we did the time capsule, and that was just, I think we had 230 people show up to see the time capsule unveiling.
Yeah, is that what it was?
Yeah, and I had never seen one before, and then we were putting together a new one. And are we still collecting for that? Or?
So I'm going to have to probably say no. It is my bad. I completely
Not your
slacked.
bad.
I
No.
completely slacked on getting this time capsule actually in the ground when it was supposed to go in the ground. But I do believe that the time capsule has been sealed.
Good.
Bruce Webster, who is head of the Conway School District
Class of
Maintenance
82.
Department. Yeah, another one of you guys. Him and I met and we pulled the time capsule out that Andy Shaw's kids made.
Oh, it's a fantastic
And we
time
stuffed
capsule.
it, and I'm pretty sure it has been sealed. And I think we're just waiting for like a slower day. Obviously, the summers
There's
for
just
maintenance
too much going on.
is
Yeah.
wicked busy. Everybody, we have so much to do before everybody comes back.
I just
So-
didn't want to miss it. I think we should have a little ceremony where we put it into the ground, just so multiple people know where it's at.
So it's actually going in the same spot
Is
that
it
the
really
other
right
one
out front?
came out. They built a vault actually right there for me.
Oh, fantastic.
So we're literally just going to put it in the ground, and then of course we have the actual redstone granite slab that
nice.
Arthur's Memorials made for us with the dates and everything
Really?
on
Oh,
it that will
Saralyn,
go in
that's
the
awesome.
ground as well. So it is ready.
You're on it.
I'll let you know if there's a date.
We'll have a future show.
I feel horrible that it has not gone into the ground yet, but
Not
it's,
on you.
it's
Not
just
on you at all.
we're busy. We all have lives.
Yeah, maybe we do another show after we have the gathering on Thursday, something in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Just touch on things and just
Maybe
keep
we'll
touting alumni.
have some pictures of what the gathering looks
From the
like.
gathering, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, I'm hoping Lisa Dufault shows because she's always a good one to capture the picture.
Absolutely.
And if
She's
you're
an
going to
alumnus.
be there, and we'll have to call Rachel and get
Yeah,
Rachel to come
Rachel
down.
would come. She would love that. But again,
have
it's
some photos.
Thursday night, 4 to 7 p.m., Tuckerman's Brewing, right off Hop Street in Conway.
Yes.
So please come and,
Come say hi.
yeah, come say hi. So I think we're done. We've wrapped
Yeah.
up in a half hour pretty darn quick.
Perfect.
So-
Never long enough.
For President Saralyn Smith, I'm humble Lloyd Jones and Rob Struble, who makes it all happen. Thanks for watching In the Press Box. Everyone, please come out Thursday night. You're a rock star.